So he came running out with his mate with 2 machetes, and they obviously knew that I had the cash. One of them stood in front of them, one of them stood behind me, and they both had the blades pressed into me. Quite hard as well, like right in my spine.
What the fuck?
This was recorded at the Media Joint.
That is so rogue.
Boy, that's a bit rogue.
Is it even that rogue?
Welcome back to another episode of A Bit Rogue. In the studio today, I have Jai Waetford.
Yes, ma'am.
Did I say that
You
right?
did. You got it right. Did you see my
I was
story the other
nervous,
day?
yeah, because you were
Okay,
rinsing
okay.
someone for not saying your name properly. So I was like, oh, I better say it right.
That wasn't someone. It's just in general. Throughout the course of my life, I've always been like since like primary school days. Always got caught up on the school stages wrong.
Really?
Yeah, always.
Poor
No one could ever
form.
pronounce money. And that's fine. I feel like that's everybody. But
Well, my cousins are Waterford, so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Waterford. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Waterford, but I'm
Yeah.
glad I didn't.
No, that's cool.
Well, people may remember you from OG X Factor days, but you were only 14, so I feel like that's like mega blast from the past. However, because you've been in the Aussie spotlight for, that's 12 years now.
Yeah, 12, yeah, just
12?
over.
Yeah? You've actually racked up a lot of followers. Like you're about to get a plaque on YouTube. You've almost got a
yeah.
milli.
I think it's already made.
Really?
Yeah, they haven't sent it out yet. Like the guy who makes them sent me a message. I don't think he was supposed to. He messaged me on Instagram like, hey
What?
man, yeah, congrats dude, I just made up your plaque. I was like,
Oh
what
my
plaque?
gosh.
Yeah, and he was like, YouTube plaque.
And another flex, you actually have a lot of like Facebook followers.
That's from back in the day.
That's from back in the day.
Yeah, because that was the platform back
That
then.
is a flex because that means you're OG.
Yeah,
However, I wasn't
It's
really
just
gonna.
boomer friendly.
Yeah, boomer
Boomer
friendly.
friendly. Hey, and that's great. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
that
we love
works, man.
boomers.
That pays the bills, honestly. If kids don't pay the bills
Boomers
now,
do
yeah.
pay the bills.
Also, we have Bubby in the room and Beck. So if you can hear the baby noises,
Yes, sorry guys.
No, don't apologize.
No, she's a good. She's
You
a
should
good,
be
She's a
proud.
good baby. I'm in for like the audio. But go baby, do your thing.
No, yeah, she can. she
them
can
know,
have her
Bubba.
2 cents when she
Yeah,
wants.
Let them know, baby. Let them know.
Well, I think because in Australia we have like intense tall poppy syndrome, right? We have more haters and fans as like people in the entertainment industry in this country. I reckon, like they're louder. What do you reckon on all the apps, like social media wise? What do you reckon is the least friendliest app?
TikTok.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think there's some form of like disconnect between like
Yes.
user and consumer. It's like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? We don't really know this person.
Yeah.
But it's always the people that don't follow you. You know what
Yes.
I mean? I feel like Instagram is like the people that don't follow you are always the haters. You never
Yeah.
really quite hate from people that follow you sometimes.
Well, I
do.
did see a really funny comment the other day.
On mine?
Yeah,
Oh,
on your
yeah.
Instagram though, not on
Oh,
TikTok.
okay.
And it was someone like, he looks like he's 40.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You actually don't. You have a baby face.
No, they grilled me for that, man, and it was funny because it was like 12 hours before I was sat in front of the makeup mirror with Becky, and I was like, baby, like, am I getting old? Like, do I look like I'm aging? She's like, no, like,
To be fair, if someone remembered you from when you were 14 and then seeing you at 26, like obviously you're gonna look fucking older.
yeah, but there's been a lot of life between now and then as well. You know what I mean? I think there's definitely like measures that we can take to prevent ourselves from aging, and I don't think I've taken
No, you
many
look
of
like
them.
22.
I'll take that. Thank you.
You have a baby
that.
face.
I appreciate that very
Don't
much.
worry. Like after I had bangs, like last year, I had like postpartum hair loss hard, and I was getting rinsed like on YouTube that I had a fucking 6 head, and they
People
weren't.
suck, man.
But
People
like
suck.
then
In
I
that-
started
from-
looking at
from
myself
that
in the
point, they suck.
screen, and I was like, I do.
Yeah.
And I tested, and I was like, I do have a 6 head.
Nah, see, that's where it's dangerous, is because you've like, what changed prior to like someone else like putting that thought in your mind, and then you're now believing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Oh,
never looked at
I
yourself
almost cut
prior.
myself a fucking front fringe.
No way.
Almost.
No way.
Almost. Because then he kept saying it too. He kept saying, yeah, you got a big fucking head.
But is that a thing? So like when I see like friends cut themselves front fringes, is that because they're insecure about their forehead? Or?
Listen, I'm not going to start rumours.
Oh really?
It's cheaper than Botox. I don't know. Anyway.
Just plonk a bowl on top of there.
So I wanted to ask as well, because you were in the public eye so young, you obviously were on social media. Like, you know, that's like, think of the time. Did you ever get messages like back in the day that you now think as an adult go and think like, fuck, that was inappropriate? Like, do you reckon like older women messaging you or anything like that?
Yeah, badly, man.
Yeah.
Badly. Yeah, I think like there's still a fair few people that we have like like restraining orders against
Shut
like,
up.
in certain areas, yeah, because they were just like way too much, yeah.
Like what?
Just like weird older women, weird older men, even like younger girls. Like some. I think it was social media back in the day, but like that era, people weren't fully aware of like their footprint. You know what I mean? Now, like the term receipts is new. You know what I'm saying? I used to receive like blackmail threats in my DMs. Like I couldn't.
As a
screenshot it.
child, because you're a child.
And as I got older, but yeah, I think it was social media was just rogue back in the day. Like it was definitely something that I think people a lot of people got burnt, a lot of people got stung, images tarnished, burnt. But yeah, there was definitely some weird stuff.
Did anyone try send you nudes?
Heaps.
Unsolicited?
Yeah, heaps.
Of women and men?
All the time, yeah. All the time. It was something, you know what was really, really bad as well is that like, there was a point where my Snapchat was public and and I lived with my grandparents, my mum, for most of my childhood.
Yeah, of course.
And I'd be sat at the dinner table, like, going through my Snapchat and open a nice, you know, cheeky little surprise at the dinner table in front of my mum and grandparents and stuff like that. But I feel like back then it was normal. People didn't think about that stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't know, because if you're an adult sending that to a child, like that's literally a crime.
Nah, it wasn't. It was some older men. Yeah, but like older
That's
women
fucked.
were usually pretty.
I actually was thinking the other day, I was like, why does no one send me dick pics anymore?
Yeah.
Like I used to open my Instagram requests and there would be dick pics in there. Like weird older men.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, because they get put on blast. Like they got to a point where like it continued as I got older, and I'd be like at a party or out with the boys or something, and like I'd receive a nude, and I'd send like a video back, like all the boys. Like,
yeah. Fair enough.
I know. It's like, you want to like disrespect me like that? We can play like.
What do you reckon's like the weirdest thing you've ever been sent? Not like a nude, but like from a man or a woman. What is the weirdest DM you've ever gotten?
Not a nude. Not a nude. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, not a nude.
Man. Oh, you know what I get lots of? Because I traveled to Africa, right?
Yeah.
So I get a lot of like the people that I met while traveling there and like connecting with them there.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, it's really, really sad actually, but like it's quite disturbing.
Are we allowed to laugh or no, we shouldn't laugh?
I think we can. Look. You tell me what you think.
Right, you tell me.
Because it comes
I'll
from a
be
good
the
place,
judge
but
of
like
it.
I get like full life stories. Like, man, she left me the other day, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm still down at the pub 5 days a week, and like she doesn't like it. I'm not coming home till 2:00 in the morning. If you ever need a place to stay, like,
do you
I've
know
still
what?
got you. Like, just
You
full
should
life
do?
stories on like a full paragraph of.
You've got to connect AI to your DMs now.
Have ManyChat plugged in.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Is ManyChat telling them what to do with their relationships?
No. So like it allows me to choose like who it responds to and what it does, and it's like there's certain like keywords and stuff that it prompts to certain responses to. I wouldn't do that though, because that's dangerous. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like people
True, actually.
People start like.
Why are you going to
listening.
Africa?
I traveled. I lived there for like a year.
What?
Yeah.
South Africa or Africa?
Now I went from east to west, west to south.
I don't know what that means. I've never been to
So
Africa.
I started in like the so
I've never been.
I started in the west coast of Africa, and I worked my way across to the east, and then I went from the east down to the south.
What is it, like a random gold mine? Like what took you to Africa?
I was, man, if I'm being
Probably a
completely
plane, I'm guessing.
honest- yeah, it was.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I was just I was in the dumps, man. Like if I'm being 100% honest,
Yeah.
I had no idea who I was in Australia specifically. I don't know who I was. I don't know who my friends were. I don't know what I wanted to do. I was kind of just like, I feel like I'd hit like a peak. I could have continued like trying to make music and booking acting roles and kind of just doing the things that I was already doing, but they were no longer fulfilling me. I feel like I was just surrounded by a lot of like yes men at the time as well, so it was hard to know what was real from.
Surprising you went to Africa and not like LA.
Well, I lived in LA as well. I'm about to crack. Like I've traveled to. I've been so lucky to travel, but
Yeah.
Africa for me was I did it specifically because one, my dad was like, yo, he said to me, he was like, you need to be around people who don't know who you are.
Yes.
And to me, I was like, what do you mean by that? And that has nothing to do with like with fame or recognition or public status, but even just the people around that directly surround you. You know what I mean? Like my daily relationships would come with like preconceived, notions of who I was and what I was doing and what I was up to and how's this going? How's that? You know what I mean?
Yes.
It was just kind of I didn't really know what to take from it. So traveling, I went and just lived in hostels and worked my way
Nice.
through Africa and.
The people
was
took you
amazing.
in.
They fully did.
Love that for you.
Like they fully did. Yeah, it was.
That doesn't
it
happen
was-
in LA.
Nah, it doesn't happen in LA. Eventually, but yeah, Africa was amazing, man. It was different, but it was cool. It was definitely life changing. I highly recommend. One of my friends is currently going through a very similar thing at the moment. I was like, bro, just go. I was like,
Go to
just-
Africa.
Yeah. Or he's like, I want to go to Europe,
Okay.
and I was asked this question. I'm like, why Europe? Everyone's always like, oh, yo, I want to get it. Becky's the same. She's like, I want to go see Europe, and I'm like, I'm like, why Europe? Why does everyone want to go see?
I'm not in that era. I'm about to book China.
That's cool.
Right? And
See, that's
everyone was
cool.
rinsing me on Instagram being like, why would you go to China?
But you
and
know
I'm
what I
like,
mean?
who the fuck is in China right now?
But China is sick as well. Like depending on where you
I
go
want to
in
see the Great Wall.
China. See, that is amazing. That's so cool.
That's like one of the 7 wonders of the world. Why would
Yeah.
I want to do that why wouldn't I not want to do that when I've been to America, I've been to Bali, like,
Yeah,
you know?
go do something cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
Go
resonate
and
with
check
Africa.
out where all the rabbits are being kept out.
Exactly. And the fact that it's so much fucking cheaper than everywhere else.
Yeah.
Just as a heads up, parentals, I want to take Banks to Universal Studios. It's 270 yen, which is like $60 Australian.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I paid in LA 180 USD to go to Universal.
I used to live like just down the road from it, so I was there all the time. I bought like a year pass for it.
What?
Yeah, I just go hang out there.
What, at like the Simpsons land?
No, because they got City Walk up there as well.
Yeah, true,
Yeah, so
true.
I'd go kick back at the City Walk. You
I
know,
just
it's cool.
remember like Moe's Bar being in there and I was like, fuck, this is awesome. Now, you just briefly said you were doing acting as well. You did Neighbours for a little bit, which is like super cool. I was a Neighbours girl growing up, not Home and Away, which is ironic because I live on the Northern Beaches where they film Home and Away. But you only did that for like 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
6 months.
did you move to Melbourne for those 6 months
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
wow?
Fully. Yeah.
Like did your your grandparents take you, your mum take
Mum.
you?
It was just me and mum. I was still underage at the time, so I was like
Yeah.
17. So there was like a bunch of legalities and stuff around what we're
Yeah.
allowed to do.
Do they like give you a house to live in? Like
Yeah, an
what do they
apartment,
do?
yeah.
Oh, that's nice
Yeah, it
at
was
least.
amazing.
That's good.
We were like East Melbourne. The place was awesome. It was
Did
such
you
a-
go to school?
Yeah, briefly. Yeah, I finished school. I dropped out of school like year 9.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like how else were you gonna? Did you go to actual school before that, or were you doing
Yeah.
homeschooling?
No. I went to school. So I grew up in Campbelltown. So I went primary school Campbelltown and then Campbelltown High. But yeah, I love school, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good.
I thrived in school.
that's good.
Yeah.
Interesting that you said Campbelltown because when I was looking at, I was like literally gonna play a game where we like looked through hate comments, but then I was like, I'm not providing therapy after, so
Yeah.
I should probably not do that. And someone was like trying to call you like a wannabe Kid Leroy. 1, you're older.
Yeah.
2, you've been in the industry much longer. I know
3,
he's
just way better, and I wouldn't.
No,
even make
no,
the comparison.
don't say that.
No, because this is here. Wait, let me begin. So like credit is due where credit is due. What's the, I don't know, what's the saying? Like credit. What's help me out?
credits.
Yeah, you don't
Credits due and a credits due. Or something.
Yeah, like
What is it?
like credits due where credits due. That's not it, but that's not it though. Is that it? What is it? Come on, brother. There's 4 of us in this room.
Job,
Surely-
come
yeah,
on, what is-
on the Google?
Credit.
Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, right? I think that especially in the Australian music industry, like
Credit where credit's due.
credit where credit's due.
Close. We got
We
there.
were so close. That was way like simpler than that.
We should have stayed in school.
Yeah. We should.
I don't mind. Look at us now.
Oh man, like comparisons and stuff like that. Like I think it comes from like a pretty like shallow point of view. You know what I mean? Like the path that he took and the path that I take is way different.
But
he
also
went,
his dad was in the industry. Like it was inevitable.
yeah. But
That's
also
a manager. Like that is like rite of passage.
yeah, still like there's a lot of I don't think I agree with that. I think there's a lot of things that like have to go right. But
100%.
when
And
the
you have to have
comparison-
the talent.
Exactly. So when those comparisons happen, like I used to get Bieber all the time back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, and I loved it. Like
Flex.
that was cool. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I was like, you know what? Like that's alright. You know. And then as I got a bit older, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, now when he's like crashing out online, he's like the weird dad, you know?
Yeah, that's a strange story actually. I don't know what's going on there, man. I tried to message him the other day and just be like, yo.
Oh, you're friends with him? That's so rude of me. Sorry, he's a lovely dad. I have 2
Nah,
show
nah,
bags
nah.
still from his Belieber movie or whatever the fuck it was called.
No.
Oh my
not
God.
friends. We haven't been in
Don't tell him I
contact
said
in-
that. I love him.
We haven't been in contact in a while, but I messaged him. I was like, yo, congrats on the album, but I didn't get a response. So I was,
Ooh, the crash out is kind of real.
yeah, I think so as
But
well.
it's not uncommon. Anyway, back to Angus.
Yeah.
When you were doing the show, Did you feel like people then identified you as a character, or not really because they already knew you because of X Factor? Was it X Factor or Australian? It was X Factor.
It was X Factor. Do I think that like they identified me as a character because of the role that I played as Angus?
Yeah, like did people be like, oh my God, you're Angus?
I think my acting on Neighbours is really... see, I just sound like I'm putting myself down, but if I watch it back, like, I didn't watch Neighbours. I didn't watch any of the stuff that I did because that whole time, like that whole kind of like 6 months was like a first time for me. So I was really like uncomfortable. The set is really quick. Like they shoot 2 episodes a day.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We just finished shooting Critical Incident, which is like 6 episodes in like 12 weeks.
What did you film?
Critical Incident for Stan.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So you're still acting?
Yeah, that was like a year ago.
I'm not really a Stan girl.
Yeah.
No offense to Stan, but like if they wanted to sponsor the podcast, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
No, it was cool. It was. Hey, shout out Stan. No, I'm sure they'd throw some cash for sure.
Let me in.
For sure. We can definitely make that happen. But yeah, I think that kind of experience to me was like a massive whirlwind. We'd moved to Melbourne. It was just me and my mum. So like that was also like a pretty tricky balance. Just being me and mum outside of work, and then it was work, and just me and mum, work, me and mum. I wasn't old enough to go out. I had to like have her with me all the time, so it was a bit weird. But I didn't really deep it that much. And then I don't really think that, I delved too much into what it did afterwards for me, you know what I mean? It was just, I would say the most obvious thing I noticed was the amount of UK fans that it brought.
They love it, hey?
They love it, yeah. They love it. That was
I've noticed like even with the show, like once something goes well on YouTube, it's usually because it's in the UK.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Yeah, they kill it because they have it on like repeat there. I think the licensing and stuff for the show is just completely different over there. So, that was probably the number one. And a lot of gay fans actually.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Ally.
Yeah.
Would you do Pride, like a float?
Would I do a float?
Yeah.
Nah, probably not. It's not really my... It's not, I'll go watch.
Yeah.
But it's not... I wouldn't... You probably wouldn't catch me on a float.
I was just wondering.
Yeah.
So you're a daddy now. Yeah. Daddacita. Yeah. As someone that's in the performing arts industry, entertainment industry in Australia, when you found out you guys were having a baby, did you feel pressure to then go, okay, I'm going to move into digital marketing or push harder somewhere else? No,
not really. I think that kind of changed, right? So once, as I mentioned, I went to Africa. I was there for a year. Then I went and did like 6 months in Brazil. I just spent a bunch of time in Brazil. And while I was in Brazil, I kind of picked back my social media a little bit. Like I flew my mate out from Australia. I was like, yo, if you quit your job, I'll book you. He was like pretty down in the dumps and wasn't really having the best time. So I pretty much told him, I said, if you quit your job, I'll pay for your flights. Come and hang out.
That's a fucking shit pass. What, he's making 60 grand a year and you offered him 2 grand flights?
Yeah, literally. But 2 grand flights and happiness and the time of your life in Brazil for however long. Like we're gonna do all of South America, but we just got stuck in Brazil. We're supposed to be in Brazil for 2 weeks. 6 months later, we're like, hey, we should probably go.
You really
home.
have been everywhere.
Yeah,
Brazil is like far.
Yeah,
it's like
Brazil's
3
far.
flights.
Yeah, no, 2. Chile. You can go straight
I'd never know. I've never been.
So I kind of like picked back up my own social media, and I was making money, and then the Brazilian government is like super corrupt. So like it got to the point where they were starting to flag my packages that I was receiving from brands at the airports and charging me to let them in. And because I paid it the first time, they just doubled the amount every time. It got to the point where they were charging me like 1,600 AUD to land a package.
What?
Yeah, and if I didn't, and because they knew I would pay for it, yeah.
Oh, I totally know that Fashion Nova would be in that country.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so
do you feel like...
that's kind of where it transitioned for me. I was like, because I started doing it and I was like, oh, this is cool, this is awesome. Like, let's have a crack. And then that ruined everything. That we literally ran out of money, so we had to come back to Australia because we couldn't get any work. And I was like doing a little bit of, anyways. And then...
Were you drug dealing?
No.
You're laid out on the table.
No.
Honesty is the best cure.
And then I came home and I was really nervous because like I'd been outside of the space. I hadn't been around like, any of my friends that were creators or getting paid to kind of do it still. So I didn't really just expect that I'd be able to kind of, throw myself back into the space. And then I kind of told myself, I was like, I need to prove it to myself that I can do it. You know what I mean? Like I need to kind of just like have a crack and see what we can do. And then, I think like 2 months back, I think I was in my agency, I was the #1 paid male creator after like being 2 months back in the
Oh,
country.
wow.
So I was cheering, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Like, you know what, I can do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, we were on a roll, baby. Like we were. Yeah. And then I met Becky. Oh, sorry.
Good thing she's in the room.
Yeah.
Don't get your timelines mixed up, Del.
Yeah, so then we were kind of on a bit of a roll, like just personally. We moved out together. We got a house, and then I got a call from a friend in Dubai, and he was like, "Yo, we got a crypto project we want you to come work on."
What?
Yeah.
So random.
Yeah.
You're like a promo girl. You just get to do lots of little jobs.
For real. Well,
Love
that's
that.
the beauty about digital marketing, is that like you can start in
Yes,
anywhere.
yes.
You know what I mean? So he was like, "Yo, we have like a couple of crypto projects we want you to come work on. Like, would you be down? Like, come fly over here. I'll move you out. Let's do it." So we went over, and that ended up like turning to shambles. And then we had another business idea that fell through. And then the third one was the digital marketing agency, and that skyrocketed. So we kind of just stuck with that, and then we fell pregnant and decided we're like, do we have baby in Dubai or?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we'll have baby here, and we decided to come home.
I do think we have the best healthcare and education in the world.
We're getting scammed. Like we were getting scammed.
What do you mean?
Like we were getting scammed by like the doctors and the practitioners.
Wait,
and
what?
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so you were over there pregnant?
Yeah.
What do you mean scammed though? Like they were just jacking the prices up?
Yeah, badly. Like we go in, and like the first time it was like, I think it was like 1,800 AUD or something.
For
like
what? Just a dating scan or something?
blood tests, ultrasounds, yeah. They'd overkill it, yeah. And then I went in one day, and like the bill was like 2,400 or something, like
What?
for one visit. And I was like, and I got quite angry. I was like, yo, is this something like you guys assume that we can just afford to pay? You know what I
Yes.
mean? I said, like, what if I came in here and said I can't afford this?
Yes.
Because right now, like, I can't. You know what I mean? Like, this
No.
is ridiculous.
Not many parents can.
Yeah, and they were like, oh well, you know, let's just have a look at what we actually, you know, need. I was like, hang on a second. I was like, what do you mean?
Fuck?
I was like, what do you mean what we need? Like, what are you trying to tell me? Oh, well, we don't have to do this blood test and this ultrasound today. So why did you do it?
That's so horrible.
Yeah, I was like, we're going home. I was like, we're
Yeah,
going home.
I think being in your home country as well, like being near family is like needed.
Yeah.
You have a new song coming out this Friday.
Yes, ma'am.
Very exciting. It's a collaborative song.
Yes, Tommy Gunn, or Tommy Tang, actually changed his name.
Nice.
Yeah, he kind of like inspired me to get back into the game, because I was a little bit like, not disheartened, but I was just like, man, I don't know if I like want to step back. I have so much music that I want to release, but I just don't know where to start. And I saw how he works and what he does and how he does it, and I was like, I'm gonna get back. Why not? We got so much time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I love it. Like, I love it so much.
This is a good age to get what you need to get done.
Get done.
Yeah. They can't run away from you yet.
Yeah, so that's Friday. And I think we haven't announced it yet, but we're working on like a bigger body of work as well, which is cool.
A big what?
Bigger body of work, like I don't know if it'll be an album or like a EP or a project or something.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
I love a little bit of exclusive tea.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you.
you're welcome.
And I have like a really random one. I was like stalking your Instagram.
Yeah.
So like
Uh-oh.
no, it's fine. Like this is just me, my brain. So I've got to change from skiing to snowboarding because I ruptured my ACL.
Yes.
And I was watching your videos and I was like, fuck, he's actually quite swift, isn't he?
Thank you.
Did you grow up snowboarding? Like what's the go? Did you start when you were an adult?
Nah, so like X Factor propelled me into a life where like, nah, seriously, like that first year we made like $500,000. So like we didn't have to do anything.
Oh, so you just were like, I'm going to go to
hobbies.
the snow.
No, hobbies, just in general. Like
Yeah.
I've done everything, man. Like I raced
Did you
motorbikes.
ripstick?
A ripstick, yeah.
Do you feel like if you can ripstick, you can snowboard?
It's the same concept, but like
That's what I was thinking to myself.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I got this. Like, I fucking loved ripsticking.
it's less hip spot, but the flex of the board is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I was opening up to so many hobbies. Like I've done it.
I love hobbies.
They're the best.
No, I love
And I
hobbies.
think honestly, they're the biggest blessing. No, they are. They're the
That's
biggest.
why everyone does it.
They're the,
Okay, well, some people do them because they're trying to help with their mental health.
Huh?
Have you ever done horse riding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
We did
fuck,
it
I wish
together.
I knew you then because not many people enjoy hobbies.
I love horse riding
Like
too.
this
Hey, brother.
age, no, this age, I swear everyone gets really like, they're too cool. I tell my friends all the time, I'm like, oh, let's go bowling. let's
Yeah.
go horse riding.
Yeah, but see, like my hobbies are like I love spearfishing. You know what I mean?
Get
I love,
outside.
like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
love outdoor
I
stuff.
love fishing.
Snowboarding. I love fishing.
Yeah.
Oh my days, bro.
Yeah.
I fish every day.
That's the one
Ever.
thing I was like, when I was having a boy, I was like, we've got so many hobbies.
Yeah.
Like, you guys can go to ballet.
Yeah.
I've got to go to soccer, swimming. We do fishing. We
Awesome.
play, chuck the footy around.
So cool.
You know, I had to take him on the fucking back of my bicycle.
Well, we're not sure what she's gonna be because she's real sporty as well. She played World Cup for touch and
Did
and
you?
Is a touch.
Okay, baddie.
Is a touch monster, right? So, and we just signed up to a touch competition together actually. So
Good.
we don't know whether she's gonna be like the ballerina or if she's gonna be like the footy girl.
You can do both. I did both.
We both do
Yeah,
dancing.
baddie. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just a halfback, and then it's like best
Fool,
of both
I love
worlds.
that. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Gets
I
to do
love
all
that,
the
baby.
dancing and playing
Can't
around.
miss
it.
those touches.
So we were
Dive.
just discussing footy teams. So what team's your daughter going to go for?
So presumptuous.
Are you going to
Did
let
hear
her
that?
choose?
Did you hear that? So presumptuous.
I let my son choose.
I'll let her choose as well.
like 2 jerseys and then whichever she crawls to.
My girlfriend goes for the for Manly and her partner goes for Tigers, and
Yeah.
they've got a split onesie.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Also very fence sitter.
Couldn't be us.
Yeah.
Well,
Nah, I mean, good on him. Look, good on him. But like, come on.
I don't think they're listeners of the show, so like, fuck them.
Come on. Send him his link.
I need to ask you, what is your most rogue moment?
Can we define rogue? Because you asked me this the other day, but I don't really know what rogue means. Because there's got heaps. But it's just
Listen.
like, what's appropriate?
I actually just want to know what your interpretation is of rogue.
Rogue?
Listen, I may be the founding mother of a bit rogue, but however you want to interpret rogue is up to you. Tell us where your, what would you call it? Certificate of Year 9 rogue interpretation takes you. To be honest, I didn't learn what rogue was in school, but
Well, yeah. Rogue. Yeah. Far out, man. I don't know, man. Because this is dangerous.
is it
territory.
because your partner's standing in the room and you're not allowed
Not
to
at
say
all.
it?
Got so much you could say.
We don't want to go straight into couples therapy after this, so pick
No,
one.
it's not. It's not even that. It's just like.
Now that I know she's a touch baddie, she'll come over in here and flog you.
No.
So you
it's
be
just,
careful.
It's just what's appropriate. Like what's.
Your daughter's in the room.
Yeah, daughter, baby girls in the room. Yeah, what's appropriate? Because like Africa was super rogue. Like I got robbed at knife point, at gunpoint.
What?
Yeah, I got like a machete held in my stomach and my
What?
back. I nearly died a couple of times. Got robbed by a police officer.
But why did you almost die? Like, what happened?
Just nearly got stabbed. Yeah, just I had like someone had a machete in my stomach and in my back, like 2 people.
What?
Had me pinned. Yeah,
To take what?
my money because it's a long. Should I tell this story?
Fuck it. You only live once.
Briefly, yeah. So I was doing this thing where I was booking like weekend trips for
The girls.
yeah, pretty much, right? Like for the girls.
Yeah,
I was
that's
staying
pretty
at the-
normal.
At the
Yeah.
hostels, right?
Yeah.
But I was charging them. But the thing was in African countries, like they don't have Apple Pay, and I only had like the phone on my Apple Pay. I didn't have a physical card, so I have to go to places to withdraw cash. And I'd spent like 8 hours in South Africa in Jeffreys Bay, looking for someone that would give me like 1,300 like Swiss francs, which in the local currency was like 4 months' salary. Anyway, so it was like dangerous from the start, and I'd been doing it for a while, so I kind of knew. But I ended up with this like really dodgy, like sketchy.
Is this you acting out because you're a child star?
Me acting out?
Yeah.
No, I was trying to make money.
Fair enough.
This is
Pardon?
his crash out moment.
This is the crash.
Righto.
No, I was trying to make money.
Righto,
No, fair
Bieber.
enough, fair enough.
Righto,
I was
Bieber.
trying to make money. I was
Sure, righto, Mr. Bieber
I was
boy.
I was fully like hustling because I didn't my dad was helping me out along the way, but like he'd kind of made it a thing to like, you know, figure it out as you go. You know what I mean? So I was hustling my own cash.
So you're like, fine, I'm going to pimp the girls out.
No, it was like I book weekend trips. Like if you want like jet skis, Airbnb,
Oh,
restaurants
I thought you
booked.
meant like guys were coming to Africa and they need girls to party with.
What? No.
I don't
Why
know.
would you assume that of me, man? That's horrible.
What? I have friends that do that.
Oh my days.
Just like make me feel comfortable.
Yeah,
No,
my
no,
friends,
no, no.
my
I mean,
friends
you
go
know
on trips all the time. Okay, so the girls are getting the jet skis.
So the girls are getting the jet skis, the Airbnbs, the
No, this
the
is
hotels.
ultimate hobbies trip.
Right, full hobbies shit, right? Full hobbies shit. Everything that I find fun, like I put in this little package and you're gonna pay me twice what I paid for it.
why
And we're gonna
I
make
thought that
money.
you've got the hood on, so it doesn't seem wholesome. So when you have the hood on, I'm like,
It's a comfort thing, honestly.
okay, yeah.
I've been
Anyway,
doing this
so you're at the
for
ATM
so
and you're
long
gonna
now.
get stabbed.
No. So and it's not even that. There's no ATMs. Like I'm at a bar and it's an all black bar, and because in South Africa they have whites, blacks, and mixed. It's very very racist, right?
Okay.
They're still racist. So I'm the only white person in an all black bar. There's a massive soccer game going
What
on.
happens
so
if
there's
you go in there as the only white person?
Well, luckily I'd made friends along the way in my journey looking for cash.
You get stabbed, I
Yeah,
think.
by the end of the year, you get stabbed. So I made friends along the way. I made friends with these two younger guys. They were brothers. I like took them shopping, did their groceries for like a couple of weeks, took them to like clothing stores, and we made really, really good friends. And they were looking after me. And they'd been telling me throughout the day, like, you know, like, and they speak really, really good English in South Africa as well. Like, we're a part of a gang where we're respected. You're safe with us. That's what they told me. So I'm like, cool. I'm protected. And I've been in Africa now for like probably like 6 months.
Okay.
So I'm
You're a fast networker.
fast networker, but can also appreciate that like that probably means that I'm also quite safe. You know what I mean? I prefer to be with them than be on my own, especially when I'm trying to get 3
You're
months
quite
salary.
trustworthy.
Yeah. I had built a pretty good relationship with them in the time that I'd had. Anyway, so like we're at this bar and this girl that owns the bar is like, hey, I can get you the cash, but I need some time because I need to go and get it and I need to bring it back here. Wait here.
Where's she getting it from?
I don't know. But anyways, so we ended up waiting there for like 2 hours. That 2 hours progressed from like the bar having like 20 people in it to having like 300 people in it. And the more people that showed up, the more people that weren't happy with me being there.
Right.
Yeah, we got confronted. We were playing pool. This guy came up and like sat me down in my chair with a pool stick. Like I was standing up playing pool and he put the pool cue in the center of
Oh
my
my
chest and sat me
God.
down in my chair, yeah, and was talking to my friend that I was with. And I was like, after that, I was like, bro, fuck the cash.
Yeah.
I'm good. Let's get out of here. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I'm sweet. And he's like, no, you're fine. I said, bro, I'm not. Like I'm genuinely getting scared now. Like we need to go.
Okay.
So as we're leaving, the girl comes back. And it's like a big ruckus now. Like everyone's kind of looking and like saying things as I'm leaving and yelling and stuff. And they're all drunk. And the girl's like, are you okay? Are you okay? And she was like, are these boys looking after you? And I was like, yeah, they're good. I just need to get the cash and get the fuck out of here. Like, can you please like help me out? So I'm terrified at this point. And she's like, okay, cool. I got the cash for you. Now everyone knows because she just hands it over to me at the
Oh no.
yeah, at the thing. So like in this like bag, and like I obviously had to check it because I didn't want to think that she's short of me. So I'm like panicking at this moment. So we leave, and then as we're leaving, these two guys come running out from behind the back of the building. And as soon as I see this guy, I recognize him. He was a security guard that was a genuine security guard who was standing at the front of the bar when we walked in. And he had like a fluoro vest on, like he was the real security there. But he was high on
Something.
yeah, on something, right? No teeth, like dancing to no music out
Oh,
the
no
front of the
teeth. That the no teeth gets me.
don't laugh, baby. Don't laugh. Keep laughing. It's funny. No, dancing at the front of the thing, right? This is the guy who tried to stab me, so I could give a fuck. But yeah, so he came running out with his mate with 2 machetes, and they obviously knew that I had the cash. One of them stood in front of them, one of them stood behind me, and they both had the blades pressed into me, quite hard as well, like right in my
What
spine.
the fuck?
Yeah, and like demanding 200 rand, and I'll never forget the smell of his breath. Like it
Ew.
stunk. Yeah, it was so stinky. But the 4 guys that I was with, who I'd been with all day, had broken out into like a circle around me. I'm paraphrasing as well because it's a really long story, and like had fully like formed formation.
Are the guys that you're with, they're black?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
checking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's as long as it comes to know.
I'm just like, it's Rogue One, will get cancelled.
No, you're good. Yeah, so, and then, yeah, they broke out into this like formation, and then out of nowhere, right? Like, keep in mind, these boys are in shirts, t-shirts and shorts, no bags, no anything, right? No, like it might have pockets or whatever.
Yeah.
But now all of them have a weapon. They all have a weapon, and I don't know where they pulled
like
them
they're
from.
just like pulling
Yeah,
out of
they
their
pulled out like a
socks,
blade.
or-
One of them pulled, I don't know where, but because I was getting pressed at the time, but like one of them had like half a pair of scissors, like a pair of scissors that
What?
was snapped in half. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so ghetto and scary.
Yeah, right. So they're demanding it, and then the older brother that I'd made best friends with said, he was like, "I know you know the wrath of the fire," and I didn't know what he meant at the time, but he was talking about God. He said, "I know you know the wrath of the fire, and I know you know the hulu hulu." And when he said hulu hulu, they all said hulu hulu.
Ew.
Yeah, and I was like, and they backed off and they walked away, and I was like,
Get that shit tattooed on you.
it's like, who the like, first question, like, what the fuck just happened? Second question, who are you? Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, they were just normal, like, they just like,
Yeah.
they were like, yo, young, they were the same age as
Yeah.
me. And these two guys that came across were men, like they were old men. So I was like, who are you? Anyway, so on the walk back to my apartment, because it was probably like a 15-minute walk back.
Mate, why the fuck would you walk home after that? Get in a taxi.
No, taxis are really dangerous.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
Walking
can't
was
believe
really
you're an
dangerous
Africa
as well.
advocate. Anyway, go on.
So they walked me back, and in the time that they walked me back, they explained that like there was a north side of the gang and a south side of the gang, and that was the south side, and they hold, you know, great reverence for one another, and they had my back, and if I needed anything, to call them and to text them, and that was it. They walked me back to my apartment. I brought them upstairs, and they like to smoke weed, so they smoked a bit of weed, and it was their first time inside an elevator, which was pretty crazy. That was a cool
In an
experience.
elevator?
Yeah, they live on the street. Like, we walked past where they slept over night time, and someone was sleeping in it. It was like one of the big like industrial concrete pipes that goes under the road. And this guy was sleeping in it, and I saw him and his brother like start like looking and pointing and going off, and he's like, no, we're gonna like, that's not on. Like, he thinks just because we're gone, he can. And I'm looking, I'm like, where the fuck's the house? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, and then he showed me, I was like, whoa. I was
Yeah.
like, damn. Like, to the point, like, in this little town, like, there was a garbage tip that, because they would bring the garbage in every day, it had been out in the sun, it held all the heat, so they go and sleep in the garbage at
Oh,
night time.
that's terrible.
Yeah, because it holds the heat. Yeah, but they were cool. Like, they were it's horrible, but like, you couldn't tell. Like, the way that they held
Yeah.
themselves and the way they were just like, we were the exact same. Like, I'm not sorry I say that. I mean, the reverence in which we held for each other was like, you know, by the time the day was done, it's like he was no better than I was.
Yes,
no
I
better than him. You know what I
understand.
mean? Like, it was
Yeah.
beautiful. We had this really cool like.
Mm.
It was awesome. But
Wow, that is definitely the most
Rogue,
rogue
right?
story. Like,
Yeah.
that's, I think you win.
yeah.
But saying the elevator thing, like, that is super sad. But this morning we were talking about Jock going to the zoo, because Jock grew up in the country, and his grandparents asked him what his highlight of
We
the
used to
day
do
was.
like this, you know, at the end of the day, what's your best and worst, or like best part of the day. And me and my brothers, like, got two brothers, our favourite things about going to the zoo, like while we're down in the city, was one was the gondola ride up from the ferry, the other one was the ferry, and the other one was an ice cream. They're like, you're kidding? We do this whole big day out.
What
like,
about
you're
the
in city.
escalator?
Oh, sorry, escalator, that's what it was, yeah.
Because it's so foreign, right?
Yeah.
Going on
We
the
don't have escalators
escalator.
back where
Yeah,
we're from.
nah,
We
for
were
sure,
like,
man.
what?
For sure, and that was probably one of my. And I had so many moments like that, right? Being around people that are experiencing things for the first time, and not because we were consciously trying to introduce them or like open them up to that. It was just like we were just living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like using a phone. Like, a lot of the friends that I made had SIM cards. They didn't have phones, and whenever there was a phone around, they got so excited, and they'd wait in line to like plug their SIM card in.
Oh.
Yeah, wait in line, and they call their mum and let them know they were safe and that they love them and that they're
Oh,
doing.
shut up.
Yeah, it was really cool. And I'm talking like kids, like from the
Dude.
ages of like 10 to 16. I made
That's
some,
why
like-
you feel connected to Africa.
For sure. We built a school there.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
We raised
Okay.
money to build a school out there. So we like, I spent like 3 months in Tanzania, and I met some beautiful people. And it was the first place in Africa that I was like, I don't want to leave. A lot of Africa, I was like, this is intense. Like,
Well, good
I
for
feel
you
alive.
for being alive to live the story.
I
Love
want
that.
to go do more.
Good. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, now every guest
Mm.
gets a game.
Okay.
Don't know if you've seen the show before.
Not this part of it.
All right. Well,
Oh shit. You said it with such like anticipation.
it's called Daddacita.
Daddy what?
Daddacita, you know, like Mamacita.
Daddacita.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
now you're a father.
Okay. Oh, this is cool. Is it named like the baby items or something?
No.
Wait, can I guess what the game is first?
Yeah.
Alright, can we play this game all the time? It's like a guessing game.
No, I can't show you anything. You just got to tell me what you
No,
think
we
it
do
is.
like a process of elimination. And
Okay.
Then, oh, no, you
Well,
don't
it's
wanna
going to
do
be
that?
easy as soon as I show
Alright,
you.
just fuck by
Well,
it,
what
dude,
it
then.
is,
We'll just-
you guys are going to be, in the next couple months, heading towards solids.
Yes.
So we are going to be seeing if you can guess the flavour
Oh, awesome.
of the baby food.
I love this. Oh, have you got some rank ones in there though?
No, I personally don't think that they're rank, but when you think about it, it is rank.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's some stuff that should not be mixed
Oh, like
together.
the savoury ones, I can't fuck with, man.
You know what? I was going to pick up some custard ones, and then I thought, fuck it. Oh, you can see the
You
colours.
know
Hold
what?
on.
I would just like to say that I appreciate the amount of effort that you've gone into to do this. Like that, look, you've got different coloured. Oh, you just done this here at the studio, eh?
Yeah.
No, you should.
Anyway, I still put effort in. I had to use my brain to think of the game. I got to use
Oh,
the
that's
photos
a lot
up.
of effort. Yeah. Use
All right.
your brain.
So,
I'm joking. I
I'm gonna
appreciate.
go-
Can you take a compliment?
Not
yeah,
really.
well,
Not
I've
really,
been
yeah.
working on it, all right?
Eye contact while complimenting, or is that weird?
I mean, it
No,
does.
go
like,
heavy on the compliments. Watch what happens.
No, it's all right. Don't worry.
Really?
I'm
This is probably
working
one of the best interviews I think I've been on in the last.
Week.
I didn't say in a very long time. I think
Get that on record.
No, because it's like sitting down and actually like getting and asking questions that you're genuinely interested about, not just trying to get like digs and info and stuff like that. Like it's cool. I like it. These little games and stuff is cool. It's cool.
Thank you. No, I like
It's
that. I
cool.
appreciate that.
Allows me to relax.
Why
I
are
think
you
I've
all
had-
sweaty, Skye?
I've had my hood up for
Because
like
it's nice to hear some feedback.
I've had my hood up for like 50% of this thing.
No,
I think
I
it just
do
shows
get-
how comfortable.
I
You know what
do
I mean?
get-
Like that's nice.
Yeah, I get compliments on that. I
Really?
do think like sometimes some people take a little bit offense to it because I don't do research. Because like I want you to come in here and talk to me and tell me what you're doing.
I think
I don't
too
wanna
much
look that
research
up.
is weird, man. And I think
Right?
people that enjoy that, I'd be like, ooh, that's dangerous comment to say.
The internal filter.
Yeah. Let's play.
All right, I reckon
Let's play.
we're gonna start
This
off
coffee's great, by the way. Now it feels phenomenal. It's like the strongest coffee I've had. I feel
the newborn days. I'll get ya.
Huh?
All right, first flavor.
Can I smell it as well?
Yeah, give it a sniff.
Oh, it smells Chad. That's
What?
disgusting, bro.
I gave you the best one to start. It's to give you a little bit of a prompt. It's only two ingredients.
Is it like sweet potato and leek?
No, what the fuck? Nah, it's pumpkin and corn though.
Pumpkin and corn.
But that was
I'd say
creative.
that's kind of close.
You reckon?
I can
Leek
see-
is like onion.
What?
Is it not?
Yeah, it is. But
Farm boy?
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Are we all that good at like fucking being able to tell what ingredients are in soup?
I'm
So
sorry,
is
but leek is like
Yeah,
onion.
sorry, no, you just not you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
The next one is a little bit more difficult because it is 3 flavors. 3
Did
ingredients.
you just squirt that up your nose?
I did. Did you catch that? That's better though.
Really?
That's a better flavor. Yeah. But I'm just gonna suck at this though. Like I just taste like to
Give
me.
it a stab.
There's definitely potatoes in it. A type of potato.
There's actually not. But I think what you're tasting is maybe the brown rice. There's brown rice in it. I reckon just carb it
What?
up.
Bro, when did they start putting brown rice in baby food?
I don't
It is
know.
rice liquid.
Well, it's also got chicken and corn.
Brown
Chicken,
rice, chicken, and corn.
Yeah. But don't you reckon like the thought of pureed chicken is a bit like, what the fuck? My son, this was his favourite flavour.
Mm.
The chicken and corn. We'd walk into Woolies, like with the pram even, and he'd be like,
Really?
Trying to get it,
Just
yeah.
loves it.
yeah,
I wonder what hers is gonna be, baby. What she's gonna like.
probably custard.
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Are you
This
guys
one looks
sweet
great.
tooth?
We just love custard.
Really? Custard family. I've personally never smelled or eaten this one. I didn't
gross.
give it to Banks.
It's gross.
What do you reckon? I would say it's actually, this is a meal. This is a meal.
It's a meal.
Yeah, this is a meal.
Is it like oh, it just tastes disgusting. I don't know why anyone would cook that meal.
I reckon it would be good in solid form, but once you puree it, it would, yeah.
Is it like shepherd's pie or something?
No, it's beef bolognese and
Okay,
vegetables.
I was close.
Why are we putting that in the blender? I'm not really sure.
Because babies
Alright.
can't eat solids, right?
Oh, thanks, Junk.
Wait, how much of this like makes the cut? Like when you guys going back and forth and stuff?
All of it?
Okay, good. I was gonna say that's awesome, man. You guys have a nice. You guys have a. Hey, we should do an episode where you come and sit down and do an interview.
He did. It gets weird though.
Oh, do you? Cause we're front of the camera. That's awesome, man. Oh, that's
Well,
really cute,
I was
bro.
trying to drive the studio and do the interview at the same time because it was for like what was it?
No, you and I did an episode together.
Oh, yeah, 1 year of the show.
Oh yeah,
wasn't
1
it?
year. But he did also come on when I had a.
That's chicken and something, man. That's gross. Whatever that is.
That's actually fully veggie. It's pumpkin, potato. Actually, no, I lied. It's pumpkin, potato, and beef.
That's gross.
But
bro.
like steaky
That's,
vibes.
that was the worst one. Oh, that's sap funny, man.
Anyway, at least you got your coffee there. So you.
Super, bro. Wait, I wish I could show this.
You know what? You actually didn't do very well. However, not many parents are eating the puree. Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Oh, but you know what? I feel like, Bub, that's something that we do is try it before giving it to her.
That's
I
considerate.
feel like I want to make her own.
Yeah, I did that. Honestly, I
That's
made
what the
my own
Nutribullet's
food.
for.
Yeah.
They can just chomp on like a steak.
Yeah, baby-led weaning. I'm all for it. Well, thank you so much for coming in the studio and cleaning.
Can I finish? Can we finish cleaning? Then we can do that. Nah, fuck it.
That
We'll
was
just do the
it.
outro at the
That's
same
Part
clean.
of the
time.
vibe.
It's clean.
It's part of the vibe, eh?
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. I
That's
appreciate
okay.
you. Need some
I'm glad
baby
that you had
wipes?
fun. We
No.
always need wipes.
Oh, good.
I feel like the best thing about becoming a mum was like being able to like normalize walking around with wipes, because before like I felt like I needed them, but I
Yeah.
wasn't a mum, so I was like, why the fuck am I going to carry wipes around?
Mm.
Now I love it.
Hey, what about the thing where everyone's like real like conscious of a baby? Like when I'm walking and I'm holding her, it's like I've got like a 5-meter force field around me.
Good.
and
Get the
people
fuck out of my way.
Everyone comes up.
Yeah, I think it's different with dads versus mums, because for
I feel
me,
like they think we're more approachable.
yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah, but I don't like
you
that.
you don't think dads are approachable?
I think it's just like let the dad be in his space. Whereas people are like, oh, thank you.
Oh,
you know?
true. You know, I fully see. I feel bad for you guys for that as well.
Yeah, but also as young parents, like I had Banks when I was like, I think 24 or 25 or I think 24.
Mm.
Anyway,
Which
point
is not
aside.
actually that young in the scheme
In
of things.
Sydney, it is.
Yeah.
In Sydney, you're literally a teen mum. In your 20s, you're a teen mum. My sister is about to have a baby and she's 19 and she's like, I'm fucking out of here. Like she went straight to Newcastle because she was like, I'm with my people.
Is that? Whoa.
No,
hang on.
fully.
Yo,
fully. Fully.
Let's talk about
Fully.
that, bro. Let's
Fully.
talk about that.
That's good. Maybe I should tell my sister. I don't like that she's gone that way. I want her back in Sydney. Well, I had...
But where in Newcastle, man? Because Newey's got levels.
No,
to
she's
it.
more like Lake Macquarie.
Oh, that's
She's
beautiful.
a surfer though, so she like
Oh,
she
beautiful.
was like, I need to be near
By the water.
Yeah.
Come Cronulla, man. Cronulla's beautiful. I love Cronulla.
Well, the other day I had a lady totally ignoring me. Her kid was on Bank's bike and I was sitting there with my girlfriend and we were both sitting there like, why the fuck is this kid climbing on Bank's bike? He's going to come over here and fucking kick off. He's an
Yeah.
only child. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, ha ha ha. And then I was like, she goes, oh, is it okay? And I said, yeah, it's fine, but he might come over here and, you know, crack the shits. Because, you know, there's a fucking park. Tell your kid to go climb on the bloody monkey bikes.
Yeah.
Anyway, he comes up and he goes, Mummy, there's someone touching my bike. And she literally looks at me and goes, oh, I thought you were the nanny. And I was like,
Oh.
I was with Tori actually, and Tori just
How do you?
goes,
What did you do?
"Ooh."
Did you clap back? Okay, this is a good question. As a mother, do you clap back or do you just smile?
Yeah, you do, but
What?
you were smart about it.
Okay, how do you clap back smartly?
You just say, yeah, I decided to have him at like a healthy age.
Mic drop.
Sorry.
At a healthy age. Yeah.
Less risks involved.
Yeah.
But like, I'm sorry if you're gonna say something rude like that.
See,
even at soccer,
next
like
time, try something like this, right? Without because then you leave room for arguments. Why don't you just like look at her forehead and go, "Ugh," and then walk off?
well, there's another one that you can do, and this is another one you could just.
I don't condone that either.
Well,
by
I
the way,
could have
guys,
looked at
but
Banks and said, "Listen, the old lady wants her child to have a go, so
That's crazy.
yeah."
That's crazy.
But I'm sorry, like parenting, we're all equal. Like just because I look young doesn't
Yeah.
mean you need to reference me as the nanny or like disrespect. Even if I was a nanny, you don't disrespect me.
Okay, so then what about would you consider first time parents and like second time parents equal? Like if you got two kids, are you more
100%.
superior than one?
No one is superior to the other.
Really?
All kids are different. Everyone's family is different. Everyone's household is different.
But do you not
We
think
are
it's
all-
do you not think it's hard? And I'm like devil's advocate. We only got one baby, but like, do you not think it'll be way harder to raise two kids than one? But it's
Everyone's
hard
different.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone's
I get
heart
what
is
you're saying.
different.
Yeah.
I know people that have 4 kids and they don't even vocalize it around people because they feel their parents and their parents, you know.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
I feel like people that are-
we're so judgmental.
Well,
not
but I
bad,
think
not in a bad
people-
way, but like, not in a
Oh,
bad
that
way.
slipped out.
Yeah, not in a bad way, but we're like, but sometimes we're like, oh, what the, yeah. Huh? Huh?
When do we judge?
Everyone is
What are
internally
they
judgmental.
wearing? No, I'm joking.
Everyone's internal.
But not bad stuff, yeah. Just dumb stuff, yeah.
No,
It's
but
bad,
fair
but
enough.
we need to
Everyone
work on that.
internally in their relationships you're allowed to do that, all right? But yeah, I just say even like things that like I had my first sporting altercation. And this lady didn't know I literally waited my whole life to back my son at soccer. And she pointed out that he was significantly younger than the other kids. But, you know, he's coordinated enough to run with the 5-year-olds. So, you know, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. And she came up to me. She said, how old's your son? He's significantly smaller than the other kids. I said, he's 2. And she said, well, he's not meant to be here. He's way too young. And I just looked at her and I said, well, isn't it great the kids all have the same ability, but they're different ages? And she was like,
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like, what am I?
Yeah, what are you
know?
going to say? There's an American dad.
Yeah.
There's a dad in America that he has like a TikTok channel where he goes and like, he has a son that plays sport. I think he plays baseball. And he goes and stands in like the opposition's crowd and he's marked up and he like asks, like he would start a conversation with the dad. He's like, what number's your son? He's like, oh, number 15. He's like, oh, shit. Okay, how do you feel showing up, you know, every Saturday, like, for that, like, you know, and he starts to like really like really dig him and they get into massive blow-ups. But I think
what a niche creation.
huge, but like it's like backing your child at sport
It's something.
is massive.
It's like,
you know what I mean?
I always thought, you know what, if someone says something to me, whatever, who gives a shit? We all go home and live different lives. But honestly, like when my child's height and age was picked on, I just had this rage come over me. Like I was like,
Full mama bear.
Yeah.
Your people came to you when you were pregnant. Did anyone come up to you? Did you care?
yeah, I was not polite. Like if people tried to touch my belly, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? And then they'd be like, ugh. And I was like, well, you're just coming and touching like my skin.
Yeah.
Why do you want to feel it?
Yeah, there's like a barrier.
Really? You loved it?
Give me a good tickle, yeah.
No way. Like old people.
I think you guys would have a cool podcast, the two of you. You guys would be able to chop it up because I think it's like yeah, you're so chill with that sort of stuff, which blew me away. You know what I mean? Like she didn't mind like people coming and touching her belly and stuff.
That's
like that.
good. No, I was like, if you won't stand for me at the bank while I'm like 40 weeks pregnant, and then you want to come and touch my belly, piss off. You know, that's how I felt. Because like I found old people were really inconsiderate and rude when I was pregnant, and as soon as I had a newborn, they were like, "Can I have a look?" And I'd be like, "No, go get a baby born."
How did you? So Beck has some friends that. Sorry, this is people. I don't know if the podcast probably finished. Is it finished?
It doesn't have to be. Are we still running? Yeah.
Yeah, this is irrelevant. But Becky had some friends that she went and told the other day that had a similar child, and it was the first time that I'd seen her being held by another man.
Oh, how did you feel?
It rocked me.
Really?
Yeah, it rocked me.
Were you worried about him like dropping it, or just the fact that another male is holding your child that
She
you
looks
protect?
up and says "Dad" to him.
First words.
Oh, brother. Slit his throat.
But why did it make you feel that way?
Pardon?
Why did it make you
Not
feel
him,
that way?
not him specifically, but just
a man.
because I didn't even like he's a beautiful dude, you know what I'm saying? So I had no reason to feel like that, but I was just like, and it made me question. I was like, what like why am I insecure?
Bit
about
of
that?
shadow work in there.
I was like, why am I insecure about that? I don't know. I need to pray on it, but I was a bit like,
I mean, I don't think it's too deep. I think when you like, she's literally 2 months old. Like you guys just had her. I feel like so many hormones, even in you, like your body knows that you've just had a baby as well. And I think like dads are not discluded from postpartum depression, anxiety or anything like that. And I think that, you know, that could have something to do with it.
Yeah,
Not that I didn't have postpartum depression or anxiety, but I definitely had intrusive thoughts. And I think that can come from dad or mum. I don't think just because mum had the baby doesn't mean dad doesn't get it too.
I haven't no intrusive. The only real intrusive thought I had, like being 100% real, was like there's nights when like early on, where it was like, didn't like I've done everything that I can as a father to like stop you from crying, and you haven't. Am I doing a good job? And if it's gonna be like this every night, am I gonna be able to do this? That's a very real thought. And then to come to the same conclusion of like, you know what, baby, like if you want to do this every night, like I'm gonna be here. You know what I mean?
Aww.
At the same time, but that was a scary like. This could be really hard. You know what I'm saying? Like this could be really, really hard.
If you are questioning if you are a good parent or not, you are a good parent.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't give a fuck, you wouldn't be wondering. So I think it's fine. But yeah.
I read something that was like, you don't have to be good, you just have to be good enough.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
You don't have to be good, you just have to be good enough.
That's how I got through uni. Please get your degrees.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Can't be too hard on yourself.
Subjective though.
And again, every child is different, every family is different, everyone has different religions, beliefs, this and that. Like, Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
why parents should just treat each other equally.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're
Yeah.
a young parent, an older parent, a parent that decided to have kids in their first marriage and then 10 years later have kids in their second marriage.
Yeah,
you
and
know,
that was
it's
something
all
that we also
different.
had to really consider as well. Is like, how public do you want to be with baby? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
'Cause you
mean,
open it up-
everyone has different views. A lot of my girlfriends in social media scene, like I'm the only, actually there's only 2 of us that don't show our child's face. I do it because I've talked about it on the show multiple times, but just briefly, I did see a little girl that I followed on Instagram. I forgot I followed the mum, and I was like, oh, why do I know her? And she was running around by herself, and that's when it sparked to me that I shouldn't document my child where my audience feels like they have a connection, and that comes from digital marketing. As you tell clients, like, get in front of the camera, connect with your audience, and if you're doing that with your child, you're literally giving them a gateway to knowing your child.
Yeah, it's more so, it was, that was our thing as well. It was like just giving people the opportunity to have a say on something in which, like, it's not ours to decide for. It's like, it's quite, I feel like, it's each to their own, and, you know, I think everyone is capable of kind of making their own decision as to where they best fit in that and how they go about it, because it's so broad. But, like, she doesn't have a choice yet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And not that she'll ever know the difference, but,
you'll
like,
know what you want to do.
yeah, it's like, I don't want to, man, you know what I'm saying? She might grow up to be a little shy, little bunny rabbit that doesn't want to be seen by anyone, you know what I mean? Mum and dad are just like, yo, Instagram story, hundreds of thousands of views, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like, we're trying to balance that out, trying to figure out what that is and how it looks like. Not hide her, but protect her. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
coming in
you.
the stew.
That was cool.
It was nice to meet you guys.
For sure.
And the baby. Congrats, and
Thank you.
good luck with parenthood.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to A Bit Rogue, where we uncover the stories of athletes, artists, and celebrities with their most rogue moments. Episodes dropping every Wednesday.